I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Falsehood, important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest. A special pride never written before. Or since tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Open Lines plus Come Fly With Me Tuesday, where my plan was to open up the stream flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Unfortunately, when I went to start the game, it told me I had to download a 611 megabyte patch, and now the game launches from the Microsoft Store instead of the Xbox game console. Okay, whatever. I downloaded the patch. I was happy. It was only 611 megabytes. I thought now it's time to go live. But then no. Once the game started, it then said it had to download this 8.7 gigabyte patch, of which it is downloaded 2.2 gigabytes so far. So basically 25% downloaded. We have another 75% to go, at least another 15 to 20 minutes by my estimate before the patch downloads, before I can restart the game and hopefully play the game. So before we actually start playing, we'll talk a little. We'll do a little open lines. We're going to do open lines while I was flying or not, but we'll do some more open lines than I was planning to. So we will hide this for right now, this screen. We don't need it. I will put the invite link in to the chat. Link to join the panel, and everybody is welcome. If we fill up, I can always, rotate people in and out on a day like today. It is, in fact, open line. So if you've ever wanted to be on a panel and you haven't, this is your chance to shine. Thomas Potts was first, and he says, "Come crash with me. Let's crash into the ground. If you need some exotic booze, too bad we won't make it to Bombay. If we get up there, the air is toxic. We'll just glide into the mountain." Wow. And welcome, Darren Wagner, to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know that I've been on one of your streams before, ones that you've hosted, other than the ones where we view a show or a
that's true.
Cartoon. Yeah.
A cinema Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. So are you running that flight simulator program off of an SSD yet, or are you still running?
I am. I moved it to an SSD, and I noticed zero performance difference.
Oh, wow. Huh.
I wasn't having any really real problems beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I just hoped moving it to an SSD would make it start quicker.
Yeah.
It did not. It still takes quite some time to start. And we got a dollar donation from Joe Biden, who I would have assumed would have been sleeping right now. But Joe Biden says, before my debate tonight, the page refreshed. Joe, where are you, Joe? Before my debate tonight, one question. What country is this? Number 22. Joe Biden, you are running for the president of South Canada. So just make sure if they ask if you have to pledge allegiance, you pledge allegiance to South Canada. You're running to be the 12th president of the fine nation that was established after World War I, but before World War II. That's the history of the fine country you're running for. I hope you enjoy it. And also, something new we can do when we get a donation that I'm sure will certainly not get old anytime soon is this.
Was that the first same-sex kiss on television, or was it?
Yeah, it was the first same-sex kiss I saw on television. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I wonder if it was the first one ever on television. I don't know if there had been.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Should look into that. 47 Yorktown says real men don't wear parachutes for some reason. Carlos says hail Caroga, Carlo. 47 Yorktown says hello, young pilot. Thank you. And Darren, you said it's Griefvogel 5.
That's German for Bird of Prey 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome. Donkey. That's German for donkey. John Street says down with Caroga until Bird of Prey steps down and puts the true ruler of the throne, Mamo Prey, and Sassy. Okay. Not going to happen today, but maybe. Thomas says, Bird of Prey, are you keeping Subscribe Star? If I can't be a friend of Caroga, it would feel wrong. I am. I'm not going to get rid of Subscribe Star, Thomas. It's up to you. Whatever you prefer. I was going to keep Subscribe Star. I was debating how to pass it. How to. Okay, so I don't know if you know, Darren, but recently my channel got the join button. So I have options for people now. Yes, Pixelate became the first citizen member of Caroga. And we have 2 friends of Caroga members, Joseph Petrick and Carlo, who is here right now. And a big thank you to all of them, Joseph, Carlo, and Pixelate, a.k.a. LDG, who are my first 3 members. Thank you guys so much. Now, I have some members who have been supporting me on Subscribe Star for a year or more. I really didn't push the Subscribe Star for a long time. And Thomas is one of them. There's several people who I really wasn't doing much on Subscribe Star, though in the last few weeks I started adding some early content to Subscribe Star, and I'm just figuring out how's the best way to make it so that there's whether you support me on Subscribe Star or YouTube, you guys get access to similar or the same or similar perks. So I'm trying to figure that out. And if you guys who do support me on Subscribe Star have any suggestions, please feel free to let me know what you want, what you think is fair, and I will certainly look into it. But Mamo Prey is not what you're not giving them Sassy. Okay, yeah, no, Sassy is not a perk. Getting Sassy is not a perk. Maybe you want to can hear me talk to random people on the phone. If that's a perk, let me know. Carlo Albanese, citizen, says or a friend of Caroga, says we are the people. We the people. Yes, Carlo. MCRN says, open lines. Do I need a digital mask? You do not. You just need a microphone, technically. And you can follow the link I put out, and you can come on up. MCRN. Thomas Potts says, open lines, a.k.a. the chat won't get read. I'm reading the chat right now, Thomas. And he says, Microsoft always ruins plans. Yeah, well, I got to say, though, it's still a good game. We're past the 50% point. We are past the 50% point on the download. So, Dee Dee says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, how are you and your family doing? As well as Sassy, thank you. We're doing good, Dee Dee. And John Street says, dear God, thanks for not letting us get on Air Karoga. Well, you didn't get on yet. And Yosef has joined. Qapla, Yosef.
Greetings from the teacher. Hi, Darren. Hi, Bert. Hi, Chat.
Hello.
I came over just so that Thomas doesn't have the feeling that nobody's going to read the chat, you know.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so because this way, once I start flying, Yosef
Crashing,
can
you mean?
do the chat. Crashing, flying, but I fly before I crash. Carlos says, Karoga Airlines, where it's only the landing that's unpredictable. Wow. And welcome, LDG, the first citizen of Karoga.
I'm the
Greetings.
first friend of Karoga.
And yes, the first friend of Karoga, Yosef. And who's got the sirens at their house?
Oh, that's
Must be
me.
Darren.
I mean,
Oh, okay. No, it's
They're looking
fine.
for
I don't
Darren.
mind. I don't mind the sirens. I just wanted to know they weren't coming from me.
I live on a fairly busy street for a town of about 65,000 people. So, you know.
Gotcha.
See, Darren actually let some classified information slip on AT stream, and they're looking for him.
Oh, bad.
Did you talk about the nuclear reactors, Darren? You can't confirm or deny. It's okay. Yeah. That's okay. Not Ryan Johnson says hello and Qapla. John Street says South Canada, aka Robot Hell, aka Karoga. No, Joe Biden is not running for Karoga and president. Carlos says, isn't that cheating? What, telling him where he's running for president? Not if it's not through a secret earpiece. Darth Maul says, nope, never old. And LDG, I'm not answering you because I haven't heard you say anything. So if you think you're talking, we're not hearing it. I assume nobody else is hearing it. I heard
You're not
something
hearing
just
me?
a second. Now I hear you.
Oh,
That was the
I didn't
first
say
thing I
anything.
heard you say. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you.
Yeah,
I didn't know if
just
you
said
were.
hello. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good. Yes, I hear you now. Yitza says hungry lips. Josh Reed says Bird of Prey. The first lesbian kiss on television occurred. It was on LA Law between fictional characters of CJ Lamb and Abby, and played by two people. Okay, but was it as passionate, Josh Street? Because I mean, you can tell that was a real kiss. There was saliva swapped in that kiss. That was a true kiss. I mean, compared to the kiss that they did in I think it was the 6th or 7th season when they went to the mirror universe. It was the 7th season because they went to the mirror universe and Ezri kissed Kira. Mirror Ezri kissed Mirror Kira. That was a totally fake kiss. Like they just did some fancy editing to make you think they kissed. They barely even pecked each other on the lips.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be like, oh, that was a lesbian kiss. Yeah, in a way, but this kiss, I mean, this Jadzia kiss, that was a serious kiss. They didn't pretend. They really went for it. So I'm just curious now if this LA Law one is even close. And let's welcome MCRN to the stream. Qapla MCRN.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, usually my microphone sucks.
Well, no, it's good. I can hear you. It's dropping off a little bit, but 99% comes through.
Right.
Joseph says, I have an earpiece and I hear voices in my head. Very cool. Dogfinger Studios.
Very cool.
Says, how much of a super chat for you to fly over my house? Well, Dogfinger, you don't need to super chat if you want to put in your address. I'll fly over your house, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know exactly where you live, but if you want to put in GPS coordinates, I could do it that way. If you don't want to put in an actual address.
And looks like a new subscriber, actually, right?
No, he's been here before. Plus, he's my
was he
friend.
before?
I
Okay.
I know it's the Addy in stereo who's here. He's using his other account sometimes.
Okay.
But to be honest, I really don't know his address offhand, so I couldn't fly over his house. Thomas is John Street. You got that from Google. Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, and Sassy Hail Turtistan. Down with Karoga. What? Why? Why would you say these mean things?
Yeah.
And Thomas got it. Josh Street says he got it from Wikipedia. Carlos is Bird of Prey. I don't know why, but I don't seem to be able to post my normal greeting. Really? That's weird. Oh, and now I got a private message with the address, but I can't. Okay, I'll turn that address into GPS coordinates. But be aware that those coordinates will be made public once I start flying. So make sure you're okay with that. If you're not, let me know. Let me know that now. Thomas rip Darren, Joseph, and LDG because you guys are gonna be flying with me. Josh Street says, Thomas, what are you talking about? You're in the seat right behind Bird. No, only the people on the stream are in the plane. So yeah, you guys should hold on tight. Buckle your seatbelt. Once we actually start flying. Once we start flying, keep your seats buckled. Your seatbelts buckled.
A Cessna.
Yeah, well, we'll fly a plane that's big enough to hold 5 people.
The Dreamliner, right?
You could put us in the luggage compartment.
The Dreamliner can certainly hold, but no, there's smaller planes that maybe they hold 8 people, 10 people. Darth Maul says, "Damn, that saliva stuck to the other's lips." Yeah. Thomas is saying it's fake news. Kronos is Bird of Prey. You are live as well. Qapla, Qapla, Kronos. Who else is live? Kronos. And Kronos, Josh Reese says Kronos, he is until he takes off. Thomas is Bird of Prey. Anti-Tracker doesn't live in Tennessee. He lives in a house called the Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. I kind of don't think Anti-Tracker lives in the Biltmore, Thomas. Josh Reese is Bird of Prey. When did Right Next become behind? I'm not sure. And Darth Maul says, Bird of Prey, would you be against researching and doing a video rating the top lesbian kisses? You would be doing the work of KLS. That actually is probably not a bad idea for a YouTube video. I will seriously consider that, Darth Maul, because we already know which one is going to be number 1, right?
Of course.
We already know it's going to be.
It would be interesting to know if she became the Borg Queen. She was assimilated.
Because of all the survivor swap?
No, because it's the same actress that played the Borg Queen on Voyager when Susanna Thompson is her name, I think.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you meant did Jadzia become a Borg Queen?
No. The other Trill.
Have you guys ever seen Oblivion?
A Bolivian? Like somebody from Bolivia?
No, the movie Oblivion.
Oh, Oblivion.
Oblivion.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I always said that was a Borg that traveled back in time. Proto-Borg or something.
Huh.
Have to keep an eye out on that.
What are you downloading right now?
This is an update for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Oh, what
I
a
had
tiny
to.
one.
Yeah, only 8.7 gigs.
Jeez.
And that was after a 600 megabyte patch I had to download before I could get this far into the game. So
you came prepared for the stream, I see.
well, I was not prepared. I was figured, well, just play Flight Simulator. I wasn't expecting there to be another patch so soon. But of course there was. Okay,
And what are they improving?
There's a
Airport
ton of
edit, I
notes.
see.
There's a ton of stuff.
Do I get a carry-on bag?
Yeah, you can carry on a bag if you want. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Please make it forbidden substances because we will need them.
Okay, GPS coordinates.
Is this coach or first class?
I'm not sure if Karoga Air has something like first class.
No, everybody's the same class in Karoga. We don't believe in. Well, we do believe in classes, but for you guys, there's only one class.
Karoga first class is coach, and regular coach is on the floor in Karoga planes.
By the way, there is an European like one of those low cost airlines, Ryanair.
Ryanair, yeah, we've heard
exactly.
of it here.
You heard of it, and they were really thinking about putting basically taking out seats out of the planes and having something like the Borg alcoves where you are strapped in while flying.
Standing while flying.
Standing while flying, yeah, exactly.
To fit more people.
Hey, Bird.
What?
More people, yeah.
When you were thinking of your, am I coming in? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, when you were thinking of your memberships, when you were thinking of Karogan Friend, did Karogan Orphan first come into mind?
No.
Oh.
No, I was thinking.
Are the
friend.
orphans citizens or orphans like below citizens?
Orphans. Listen,
Actually,
don't worry about what orphans
if you
are,
call
okay?
that bird or Karogan Orphan, I would take it.
Just don't worry about how orphans are classified. Are you an orphan? No, then don't worry about it. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, my fault.
Orphans get free health care.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not like a bad thing. That's why.
No, it's not a bad thing to be an orphan. You get a free education. You get a place to live. You get food. You got
your vaccinations are done by shots from an
something that
AK-47?
could be considered a bed. What did you say, Joseph?
Did you get your vaccination, your shot?
Oh, vaccination.
Yeah, AK-47. Yeah.
No. I was just thinking because if every citizen gets one orphan, I choose Joseph.
No. Wow.
One thing you can be sure, I'm not going to call you daddy.
Japan update has landed. Oh, Mount Fuji.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Look at this. What is this?
Well, usually if it's gigabytes, it should have new area.
Flight simulator. Elevation data updates. Landing challenges.
Nice.
See, Discovery flights. So you definitely you need to take Discovery. Do you have a Discovery
Free
mod?
world update. I got to download it. Really? It doesn't count?
Another one?
Can you imagine wheels on the D?
This is just news. No, I don't want to quit. No, I don't want to quit. Okay, I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and get started. Oh wow! Now the Earth.
You can what I understand, you can fly right now from Japan to Hawaii.
You've always been able to fly from Japan to Hawaii.
Yeah, was it possible?
Why would you not be able to fly from Japan to Hawaii?
I mean, in the game, or
in the game? I mean, obviously you could fly it before. Japanese pilots showed us it's possible.
Well, they came off of a ship.
I know, but obviously came from Japan.
That's
Why
racist.
is it not working?
No, it's factual.
I'm kidding. You know, somebody will say that's right. Facts are racist. Yeah.
Of course, they are. So you're technically right, yeah, and it's the best kind of right, yeah.
GPS coordinates or coordinate converter. Okay.
Okay, Chrono says, I don't trust Karogan pilots. Who does? Carlos says, November Charlie 1701, please clear the runway. Other planes want to fly.
That's weird.
And Josh is asking, isn't that a given, Kronos, about the trusting to Karogan pilots? Thomas Pot says, why are you people so turned on by that? Because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful case. And Kronos, wow, no scissor action. Yeah, no. Not in this version. I think there should be something like a director's cut of that episode.
GPS.
Like, R-rated. And Carlos says, yeah, closed eyes. Kronos asks Thomas Potts, good question. Yeah.
How do you read the chat?
Yeah, I'm reading the chat.
Oh,
Darth Maul says, remember when games just loaded and you played Karoga Farms remembers. Carlos says, yeah, that's funny.
Karoga Farms remembers.
They're improving copyright material. Yeah. Chrono says, I thought that was Pepperidge Farms. No, it was Karoga Farms. Kronos, oh shit, I almost forgot to thumbs up. Yeah, so 17 watching, only 14 thumbs up, and no Australian thumbs up, which is actually good.
I understand. It's saying that it should be taking.
And it says orphans should be $1, like the perks. Can you actually go to $1? I'm not even sure if you can do.
I'm sorry. What can go to $1?
On the join button. Okay, there we have one Australian like.
No, the join button is $4.99.
Tiers.
$9.99. Yeah, those are your options. But here's the problem. There's a comma at the end.
Oh, and you skip the 20, so that the 51 nobody goes there, so you don't need to do your monthly sittings.
Basically. Basically.
He'll still get it.
No, well, let's see. There we go. Okay, here is our custom location. I'm sorry, Yosef. You can keep reading.
Okay. Carlo is asking, how did an orphan miner get a gun? That's a good question. They made it. They made it, basically.
They're available at every corner drugstore in Karoga, right?
What orphan miner has a gun?
It's funny that you say that, Yosef, because I actually think Bird didn't expect to get a citizen, because now he has to do his one extra stream.
I didn't expect to get a citizen for a while.
Did you hear what I said on my stream shortly after you left?
Yeah, that you would, if you're the only citizen, you'll declare to have it made public.
Made public to try to get some more citizens. Yeah. If that's cool with you, I just threw it out there.
I don't see why it would be a problem.
Well, that, and I didn't want to get some kind of this month's show has been canceled on some kind of declaration or something.
No, I figured we'd go like maybe 3 weeks in, and then I'd do it. I'd do, give it a little time to get some.
Yeah. Of course.
Obviously, before the membership expires, though, for sure, we'll do it.
Unless non-members are orphans. That's a good point. Yeah, basically everybody who is not a member is an orphan. Yeah. And Carlos is free work.
Now for the.
And Kronos says to Carlo, you are green.
NCC.
Yeah, Carlo is green.
Then I'll take Tiki as my orphan then.
Just don't. And Kronos, I'm not judging. History doesn't mean nothing anymore, says Carlo. And someone has a little pee-pee. 1 downvote. No, there is no downvote anymore. The Australian went away. And Carlos says, I have a little pee-pee, but I didn't downvote.
John Araki
and
with the $1 super chat.
Exactly. Thank
John
you very
Araki,
much.
you know what that means. Thank you, John Araki.
By the way, John, one question with your surname, because it sounds like it comes from Poland, and it would be in Poland. The pronunciation would be Archacki.
Gesundheit.
I got to give the man what he paid for, Joseph. Thank you again.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Carlos says, "Oh wait, and it says, it should be probably, please, sir, can I have some more? Can I have some more?"
I think he meant the Jadzia kiss. So yes.
Yeah. There we go.
And there's John Araki.
Yeah, and John confirms that it's correct, that it's Polish origin.
Addy in Stereo says, do we know that's really a lesbian kiss? With them being different species, are we sure one of them wasn't male? Yeah, we're pretty sure.
Oh, I think we're talking about the actors at this point.
Yeah. And Kronos says, Fuji looks like a giant nipple.
We've seen male trills. We know what they look like.
Yeah. And Kronos says, this is getting boring. Thank you,
I'm
Kronos.
sorry, Kronos.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I closed my channel for this, guys. My apologies. I should have checked his channel before we...
Well, I didn't expect we were going to have a 30-minute update to download.
Yeah.
And by the way, MCRN, if there's anything you want to talk about, feel free to jump in. You don't...
I'm trying to figure out an avatar.
Oh, my God.
You are on the phone, right?
I can't multitask because I'm not smart enough to talk and try to figure out an avatar.
I'll be right back, guys.
That's called being a man. That's completely okay. I'm trying to disprove the theory that men cannot multitask by playing on the phone, pooping and smoking at the same time, but I was told it doesn't count.
Joseph, you do realize multitasking is like what I do, right? It's like built into my DNA. But I might not be a man, so
LD,
that's right.
but there is a problem. There is a problem with that statement. We are talking about average man, and you are weird. So
Thank you.
Did it.
So
That works.
That's why.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That works. I don't
Do you
identify
agree
as
with
male
the
anyway,
assessment?
so
Yeah, agree with this
yeah, that's fine.
assessment. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Wow,
So that we are on the same boat.
Yeah, I'm a
again?
robot.
Did
Come
we
again?
already
Because
Yeah. Why are we on a house?
because Bert chose an arbitrary starting point, from what I understand, and obviously, why not? This looks weird. Oh, here. And let's go back in the chat. Fuji looks like a giant nipple. Chrono says this is getting boring. I read that. Eddie in Stereo's comment was read. And Thomas Potts, Joseph Patrick, I have a 199 membership on Rock Solid. Okay, so there is something like a $2 tier as well. Bird is greedy, so much we know, so that's why he wants to have as well $50 subscribers. But I could do that, but it would cost me a marriage probably, and half of everything I own, so it's not that much.
So not that much then.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you're welcome, everybody. Yes, we're getting an extra bird stream this month because yours truly, anytime. I can't wait to see what he's gonna pick to do the extra bird stream.
I'm a stand-up comedian.
But you are sitting down right now.
Wait, how do you know?
Okay, it was an assumption from what I saw previously on the live stream. Before you put an avatar.
I was gonna give you one of my lines.
Go.
When is a door not a door?
Oh, I know that one. Yeah, when it's a jar. Yeah.
That's the only joke I could think of right now.
There was one of the comments previously that I had a joke about it, but I completely forgot about.
How do you get a one-armed Kurogan out of a tree?
Wave to him.
Nah. How do you sink a Kurogan submarine?
They have one? Sorry.
Yeah, it's the one with pedals.
I don't know.
You knock on the hatch.
That's pretty good.
Are we? We're taking off.
Is Bird doing this?
Probably. Are you strapped in? I mean, strapped on, strapped
You're
in?
muted. Bird, you're muted.
Bird, you're muted. Yeah, your microphone is off if you're talking.
Hello, world. Sorry about that.
That's okay. He needs to focus on flying. Mute your mic, Bird. Just fly.
I don't know what happened as to why when I hit fly, I got ported away from where I was crashed.
Because you were not crashed, you were just positioned.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have no idea where in the world I am right now.
Who's in the co-pilot seat?
Listen to the tower.
Tower says Potomac approach. Like I have no idea if this is the closest airline to my
Airport,
friend's
you mean?
house, airport to my friend's house, or what? I mean, it's supposed to start me at like 1,500 feet in the air above the location I chose.
I don't have an ejection seat.
No, there's no. I'm the only one who can eject. I'm sorry.
My seatbelt doesn't work. There's
it
no
works.
seatbelt. There's no seatbelt at all.
Then just hold hands tightly with the person next to you.
Wow.
You can brace yourself against their body.
Where are you, Daddy?
I'm gonna be honest. This plane, it is not flying as well as I hoped it would. See, this was a plane that was available for free on the store.
Is it bad if the stewardess isn't barfing in a barf bag?
Yeah, we don't have a stewardess. I think you're just looking at a passenger.
Oh. I couldn't tell because she was too afraid to get up.
I think our engines died.
The question is why is it so flapping?
It got silent. I think our engines have gone out, and I'm trying to land.
Go restart them.
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Just restart.
You're not
Control,
restarting.
Control Alt Delete.
I think we're gonna make it.
Our crash is off?
Yeah, of course they're off. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We made it.
Yeah. And
Okay.
at least you didn't destroy the...
I apologize. This was a terrible takeoff.
That is the strongest plane ever.
And landing. Let me go back to...
It's made completely out of Pygdorium.
I think it's because I used a third-party plane. Let me go back to the main menu, and we'll use a real plane, and we'll see what's going on. We'll see my friend's house, and we'll take an air tour of the surrounding area.
You were in the easy level.
There's no easy hard, but I do have realism turned way down. So yeah,
realism is turned down and crashes are turned off, so we are safe, which is not so funny. It's cheating on life. Yitsa says I was imitating the orphan boy asking for more porridge, whatever his name was. Yeah. Chronos says, Saul, good man. Good flying birds comes from Thomas Potts. And Carlos says bird crashed before he even took off. John says, I will not give Bird another dime until he deletes his Discord and replaces it with a censored PG alternative with mandatory niceness.
Oh, you want me to do the same thing Anti-Tricker's doing in Discord? Is that what he's saying?
And John puts in a cat? Or sluggo cat? Or what is it? Looks like a cat or dog or some type of animal. Carlos says, men are always multitasking. They think about sports, TV, and sex all at the same time. No wonder we have problems doing anything else. And yeah, pretty much. And Thomas says, you are all stupid from boarding this plane. I found out so much. Cinnabon Bunny, hello Cinnabon, welcome to the stream. If you want, you can come up on the panel. I would like to have you here. Maybe you can give Bert some advice how not to kill us.
I think I have to set the altitude to higher than 1,500 feet. Like maybe this GPS is higher. Maybe the ground elevation is over 1,500 feet. So how would I set this nav aid to be over the 1,500 feet? Son of a bitch. Oh. Well, let's try it. We'll try it again with the with an actual plane.
And Carlos says the mods might need to be updated. I don't know if it works like this in this game.
What might need to be updated?
The mods.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how are we doing? Did we crash?
Now.
Sorry, I stepped over. What happened?
Okay, we landed.
Why is there a loading screen?
Because we landed.
No, we're getting a new plane.
We're changing the
Oh,
plane.
that's cool. All right, so to put this whole nonsense to rest about this stupid idea that Trump had about checking people's ears, why don't they just freaking?
Wesley.
Why don't they just jam the signal? Huh, Bird? Couldn't they just jam all 2.5 and 5.0 gigahertz?
FCC regulations.
Which one?
Using jamming devices.
That's a regulation?
Here in Europe, using jamming devices as here in Europe, it's extremely forbidden. You cannot use them unless you have like a court order or something.
You can jam them locally. Why can't you jam them locally?
You're not supposed to use jamming devices. That is against FCC regulation.
And more importantly, you're not supposed to cheat with having an earpiece connected to somebody who can feed you answers.
Yes, unless you're not getting answers. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, what happened here in...
whether you get answers or not, you're not supposed to have an earpiece where that could happen.
That's not cheating. That's initiative.
Yeah, if you're not getting answers, then you're not cheating.
By the way, what happened here in Slovakia? We had elections in February. In February, and of course there were like TV studios, and all the party leaders were on TV, like multiple discussions and everything. And there is one party, they are like the right wing radicals. And
contradiction.
They're come again.
It's a contradiction. Radicals are on the left-hand side. Reactionaries are on the right-hand side. So if they're right wings, they have to be reactionaries rather than radicals.
They are basically neo-Nazis, but they are covering everything up. So, and the leader of the party was using an iPad during a discussion, and it was extremely clear that he was being that the answers were fed to him through the iPad. It was extremely funny.
Yeah, and by the way, it's very hard to prove jamming because all you have to do is flood with your own signal, which is not technically jamming. You're just utilizing your own signal. So I don't know how they would prove that.
Okay, you can basically block the 2.4 gigahertz frequency by turning on a microwave, and there you go.
Exactly.
What if they jam a signal and the Secret Service need it? God forbid.
With all due respect, if the Secret Service is using the same frequencies, there's something wrong with the Secret Service if they're using the same frequencies, Bert.
I think, Bert, I think, Bert, they are not. For example, the 5 gigahertz frequency that is now used for Wi-Fi was for a long period of time. It was released in Japan and in the United States.
Yeah.
But it wasn't released in Europe for a very long time because the Austrian military had this frequency. They were not using it for years, but it was still in Austria. It was owned by the by the Austrian military, and because of the NATO, it was on the NATO list of frequencies for Europe. So
exactly.
So they had to give up the frequency first before they could before it could be adopted as another Wi-Fi standard.
Yeah, the Secret Service better be using a frequency that can't be found in any other commercially. They better not be.
We are headed towards Washington, D.C., but we got another donation from Joe Biden. Thank you, Joe Biden. He said, I'm afraid to debate without help. Why shouldn't you be able to turn crash off because you are afraid of landing? Number 22.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I am not. I see. If I was challenging Cinnabon to a flight competition, to a pilot off, if you will, then I would say we both would need the same settings. It wouldn't be fair for me to challenge Cinnabon while I have crashes off and realism off, and he has realism high and crashes on. That
Did
just
you guys
wouldn't be fair.
Did you
But
guys
if I
agree,
go out
Bird.
and speak on my own, and I'm not, debating anybody, if I want to use an earpiece, then that's really my choice.
Exactly.
And
when you're on a stream,
did you guys see Bird? Did you guys see Bird clip the treetops and buzz a house just right before he got altitude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not exact.
This is the thing when you have the realism off.
Yeah, the realism's
Nobody
off.
saw anything. Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw anything. Exactly.
Ixnay.
I thought he actually buzzed the tree.
So having a stream where people want to watch you crash, turning things like infinite gas on is not cheating. When people come here to watch you crash and you put this thing on easy,
cheat in a one-player game.
Yes, of course. Where do you get your logic from? What do you think invented God mode? First player games.
Not cheating.
I was all impressed, and now Bird.
I got brain cells imploding right now. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh, the logic that my ears have to listen to.
If brain cells are imploding, they will
I
create.
believe I'm headed towards Washington, D.C. right now.
And is it where you want to be?
What is the actual leave? You believe it, but what's actually going on?
LDD, did you say Trump and ears? Trump checking ears?
Yeah, that was on my channel earlier. We were talking. Someone brought up the fact that they were checking ears for assistant devices.
Oh,
if they should do it or not?
Yeah, because God forbid.
Well, it's not a question of whether they should do it or not. It was a question of because that is the rule of the debate. It's been that way for a long time. And the Biden camp agreed to it weeks ago, but now they're backing out. They don't want his ears examined.
I thought you were saying you got to check your ear to go in a store or something.
Yeah, no. But like I said, it doesn't matter what the Biden camp said because they can check for it without looking at the ears. Easy.
Honestly,
it's all foolish. This is the foolish thing I've ever heard. This whole checking ears thing is stupid.
It's actually degrading, I would say.
Yes. You don't have to check the ear for this stuff. All they have to do is point a gun. They can have a little beep, beep, beep.
Visual inspection of the ear is not... People get that done all the time.
Yes, I know. But
they're called ear exams.
Yeah,
yes, exactly. But you don't need someone's permission to check to see if they're quote-unquote cheating.
See it with a camera angle in your ear?
Not necessarily, because they got them so small now that they hide inside.
Can be so small, yeah, exactly.
It's easier just to point a RF device at it and see if there's any signal coming from it.
And basically, you need a battery that lasts, I don't know, 3 hours.
Yeah, they probably buy a high-tech one that can not be detected.
That it's impossible. I don't say it's impossible, but the whole point of detection is knowing if a signal's coming in or out. There is no encryption that stops that. Either there's a signal coming out of the guy's head, or there's not a signal coming out of the guy's head. There's no stealth Wi-Fi.
No, I don't know.
Nobody's going to check for anything. I don't. Who's hosting it? What TV station is hosting it?
I think it might be Fox.
Is it Fox? Yeah.
I don't know if it's Fox or not. It's hard to believe that the Biden campaign would go on a Fox debate.
Commentator who's doing
yeah, Chris Wallace will be in it, and he doesn't like Trump at all. So I mean, that'll be interesting to see.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be good to see a good debate where it's just going to be questions and answers, no name calling, no abridged off the books chit chat.
Did
just
you
simple
ever see
questions
the
and
debate
answers
between Biden and Ryan? It was nothing but name calling from the Biden side.
Yes, so God forbid you can cheat name calling. Yeah, no, absolutely.
I didn't say name calling was cheating. If you're looking forward to no name calling, if you're looking forward to no name calling, you got the wrong candidate.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly,
Darren, if you didn't hear the sarcasm out of my voice, seriously, I wasn't being serious, man.
Yeah, I probably didn't. All right.
It's not a debate.
Come on, man.
Jerry Springer show.
Of course I want name calling. I want them to show their true colors. I want them to look like idiots.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Jerry Springer debate.
Yeah, I would love for a candidate to actually be able to go to one of those and hold his own without resorting to it while it's all happening around him. That would be cool. But yeah, no, to have a nice, clean, just, Jeopardy style question and answer, like actual competition. Yeah, that would be cool, but it would be boring.
Yeah. Like having Alex Trebek be the debate moderator. That'd be kind of interesting.
Yeah. I choose Constitution for 500. Yeah.
Bob Barker's up there.
Yeah, the only winner is declared by popularity and by subjective opinion. There's no actual winner.
Anyway, you will see it in tomorrow's news. How everybody will report on it differently.
They're just going to keep yelling about how they need more time. That's all you ever hear.
I mean,
the time.
Biden's going to attack Trump on COVID. Everything is going to be related to COVID because the Democrats think that they have an edge with COVID because.
No,
isn't DC somewhere by the water here? I'm getting conflicting messages from people.
Dude, you're right there. Northeast.
It's going to be like right here.
Yes.
If you're flying northeast, what did you take off from New York?
It's behind me and south.
If you're flying northeast and you took off from New York, you're definitely not going to DC.
No, I didn't take off from New York. I took off from Virginia.
Dude, it's on that first. 1 second. Oh, yeah, it might be behind you, actually.
Let's see, northeast from Virginia. What airport in Virginia?
What's this Tipton? What is it?
Richmond?
$11,900.
Going northeast from Richmond, you should be in the general direction. Well, you want to be going east from Richmond.
Are you flying for the Eddie Stereos location?
You're headed right for it, dude. It's down. Yeah, you're headed right for it. I would go a tad.
ADCA.
Yeah. You'd have to point down, though, I think, if you want to see it.
Just see how high you can get if you can get in the stratosphere.
That only lets you go like so high, and then it just stalls out.
Well, if he's on cheat mode, couldn't we just go in orbit?
No. Unfortunately, cheat mode doesn't put atmosphere into space. Interesting thought, though. Would be cool. But then Bird would have to wait for a few more hours of downloading the rest of the solar system.
Like another 1 petabyte of data.
You're past it now, dude. At least I think you are. It looks like you are. Where the hell did the map go?
Please fasten your seatbelts. We're hitting some turbulence.
Washington is at the Potomac River. It's like right at the end of the damn Potomac River.
Eddie and Stereo is asking Carlo, why are you green? Carlo became a member of Bird's squad. So you can see the number 5 behind his name. It's not Mambo number 5, it's Birdo Prey 5. And that's why his name is green. Yeah.
Ladies and
I've
gentlemen,
reached
Birdo Prey
Washington,
number
D.C.
5.
I know College Park is part of D.C. or next to it.
And I think you said hello to Wesley. Wesley.
Yes, hello, Wesley.
Yeah. And Thomas says the imposter is here. Carlos says I'm special. Carlo, you are special, but each and every one of us is a bit special.
And the closest I got to Washington, D.C. was driving by it, and I got to see the Capitol top building part of it over the trees, over the treescape. It was pretty close, though. It was highly lit.
I went to D.C. once. I spent most of the day across the street from the IRS headquarters, flipping them off.
Adams Morgan is the best place.
I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
You're telling him they're number 1, huh?
If you ever go to D.C., make sure you go to Adams Morgan.
Or number 2.
Thomas says Bird is cheating. Bird is not cheating because Bird has his own rules. What is considered cheating? Kronos says, how is a Birdo Prey 5? Question Kronos would be, what is a Birdo Prey 5? And Wesley is asking, Joseph,
Lincoln Memorial is in sight. Thank you to those
there
who
you go.
helped
Is that
guide me
it?
to. Yes.
That should be
We're 4 miles out from the Lincoln Memorial.
There we go. That's the Potomac over there.
Thank you to everybody who helped get me here. And Kuroga Air donated $1.
Potomac.
Says flight with our flight from Richmond to DC will be 8 hours, and we will fly for 9,000 miles. That is technically not Kuroga Air policy.
It would be
Kuroga Air is technically to get you there as fast as possible, but
as cheap as
how
possible.
many pieces isn't guaranteed, just the speed.
That should be Piano Dean's next theme for you, Bird. Just call it Bird of Prey number 5 to the beat of Mambo number 5.
I want to state my, just in case he fails this landing, my last will and testament. If I am the only Kurogan citizen who dies, I give my one video to the public. I give my citizenship to Josef Petrick.
Thank you. Thank you. So basically, I can pay more. Thank you.
Oh, wait, you're going to die too. Kronos, you will officially be the first Kurogan citizen. I hereby bequeath my citizenship to you. Kronos. Isn't that the word, bequeath?
Bequeath. It ends with it. Yeah, it ends with a TH sound, not an F sound.
Oh, is bequeath like before you fart? Okay.
A queef is not a fart. I'll explain it to you later.
They still haven't fixed the Washington Monument in this game.
My
God
English
damn
is
it.
What's wrong with it?
Why not?
The hell
Oh,
are they?
it's
Well,
cut
it looks
off.
like an office building. Is what's wrong with it.
Is that it
What's
right
that?
there?
That's supposed
That's
to
it
be
right
the
there.
Washington Monument.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a building.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a point at the top, I thought.
Yeah, but that's because Bing data, they just read it as a building, so they just put building texture on it.
Oh. Then well, what the hell is the reflection at the bottom? What the hell? Am I seeing that correctly?
A reflecting pool?
No,
It
look
is
at the
reflecting.
floor. You see the floor, you see two shadows, and then you see like a reflection.
We'll get back over
How
there.
can you see two shadows when there is only one light source? Oh,
Dude, I swear I don't know. That's why I told you. Look,
I saw it too. I saw it too. There, in fact, you'll see it again. It's like Halley's Comet. It's got two tails. You see? It almost looks like a sundial or a clock.
yeah, sundial. That's what I was thinking.
Actually, it's got three. Look at that.
That's what I was saying. There was two shadows, and then there's something coming off the left.
Okay, you know what I bet one is? One is the shadow that was on the ground when the satellite picture was taken. One is the shadow that's calculated by the game.
Is in the game. Okay.
The position of the sun. And
Gotcha.
then I guess that other one.
And then what's that third one?
I have no effing idea.
But if you look at it, it looks like the texture.
That looks like the real monument.
Yeah, a real monument. Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like a minute hand too. It's like the little leg of that could. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. The shadow though, that makes complete sense. So you got the texturized shadow, you got the rendered shadow, and then you have whatever the hell that thing is right there. That looks like a reflection of the damn thing.
Oh, is that just the bottom of the building? No.
No, because you can see the bottom where the shadows are going to. It looks like it's going through the floor.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird as heck.
Please, then when you unpause, just put the plane into a different position, please. I don't feel comfortable.
Oh yeah, like besides the fact that we're dead as soon as he unpauses it.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't be dead. I can get us out of this.
Yeah. Last famous words.
Oh, okay.
Kronos, it's in the mail.
Okay.
I sent you my citizenship membership.
I put the gears down. We're gonna do this plane has vertical takeoff ability.
Wait, just let me jump out right now. I'll take my chances. I'm jumping out right now.
Here we go. See, all good. All good.
You can do that. That's I'll take your earpiece out, Bird. That's a freaking earpiece I've ever saw.
There's Pentagon, right? Let's fly over
Oh
Pentagon.
my
I think they like
Ronald
it.
Reagan National Airport.
Okay,
We're
I gotta
coming
go.
in too fast.
Talk to you later.
Let's
Take it
go
easy,
find the
Darren.
White House.
Take care.
Later, Darren.
Darren's taking off.
Yeah, he's kept the parachute.
He took the only parachute that was on board. Yeah.
Take care.
And we have the Hypnoturd in the corner. Hypnotoad, not Hypnoturd. Hypnotoad.
Yeah, the Hypno Toad. The original.
Yeah.
I sent Anti-Tracker the original Hypno Turd. It was his avatar with Hypno Toad's eyes. Then Joshua did his rendition, which became the official. The White House is to the northeast of the monument. So it should be over here somewhere. Is that it? That looks like the White House.
Jeez, there's so much chat.
Is this really the White House?
No, that's the Watergate building, I think.
This isn't. Watergate was curved.
Oh, yeah.
And
It
the
should be a
Capitol
landmark,
has
and
Hi, Sassy.
Oh,
Do you guys hear Sassy? She's
Nope.
like literally under the microphone.
No.
Nope.
RTX software does a good job.
Slow motion crash.
Oof. Good boy.
The shadow on the building, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, this plane's got
Just look for the 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, right?
Sassy, I can't play with you right now, baby. Oh, Sassy is barking right under the microphone. Oh, baby. She's jumping up at me.
Get the duck over here. Up close.
Oh, poor Sassy. Okay. Okay, somewhere around here, the White House. Somewhere around here. Who would have thought finding the White House would be so hard from the air?
Just look for the Capitol and then you'll find the White House.
I don't think the Capitol has the dome on it, though. So it's very difficult to find. I think.
Do you
what I
think they
was
wouldn't
looking at was
render
the
it
Capitol.
properly? They wouldn't render
Wait.
it properly?
Right. Okay. There's the Washington Monument. So then this should be the Capitol. Oh no, this is the White House. Oh. Huh. This has to be the White House.
Can you just land in the Rose Garden?
No, I can't just land in the Rose Garden. Sassy girl. I think a lot of her barking gets filtered out.
Like 99.99%, the
Yeah.
99. You hear 99. Because we really hear only like psst, psst.
Yeah, but it doesn't get filtered out for Mama Prey.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay,
But if you bought for Mamo Prey some earpiece with RTX software.
What's that?
The Joe Biden edition, you know?
It's that round one. I never saw that one before.
By the way, the buildings look weird. Like, so sorry, but the buildings on the right side right now, it looks like bricks. Literally like bricks put on the ground.
Yeah. I get Washington, D.C. is not one they spend a lot of time.
Which is weird since it's a capital city.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too. You would think that would be
it's because it's the #1 target
destination. That's possible. So let's go ahead and land at Ronald Reagan, and then we'll
but LD,
find
honestly, if some nut jobs would plan something, do you think they would use something like Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Apparently, they would. Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if
you
they
know
had
what?
an algorithm.
Go to Pentagon. Show Pentagon if how
you
Pentagon is made.
Pentagon?
Yeah, because it's the largest building in the world.
It's right there.
That can't be true.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
Right there. It's not the largest.
It is.
You think the Pentagon is bigger than the Vehicle Assembly Building at NASA? And what about the Boeing plant in Seattle? I thought that was the biggest building.
Largest building in the
I
world.
know convention centers are huge.
I don't think you count
I mean,
convention
don't get me
centers.
wrong. I'd love to say America owns another giant
Olympic
figure
Tower.
thing,
Oh,
but-
not tallest.
I'm looking for the largest.
All right.
Okay, but it says Boeing assembly site for selection. Yeah, okay. So is it like the largest civilian building in the world?
Might be the largest office building.
Including the building.
Because I can tell you that when I was in Romania, they have the Palace of Parliament, which is like it was really built literally with in the city center of Bucharest by Nicolae Ceausescu, who was basically a dictator
Boeing
of
factory in
Romania,
Everett.
and he basically tore down like houses of people and everything just to build the Palace of Parliament, and it's here heaviest building in the world as well as the largest legislature building in the world, accommodating the two houses of parliament of Romania. There are parts of the building that were never actually finished because nobody needs so much space. But what is it with the Pentagon? Because Pentagon has something first.
Yeah, the Boeing factory in Everett is 4.3 million square feet.
Wouldn't the Church of Constantine be bigger than the Pentagon? Istanbul or whatever it is?
Yeah, that might have counted as a crash.
What about the Great Wall of China? That shit can be seen from space.
It's not. It's a hoax.
Yeah.
It's a hoax, my ass.
No, you cannot see it from the space. The astronauts that were there, they didn't see it, and the reason why they don't see it because it's in the middle of basically like trees and nature, in the middle of nature, built out of material that comes from the nature, so it blends in. That's why you cannot see it.
You might be able to see it at night with the lights on.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm looking at some photos and that I can see it.
But you're not in space.
Oh, I'm sorry, outer space. I am sorry.
Okay. So now I've added a graphics pack for the Space Center. So we're going to revisit Kennedy Space Center. There we go. Set as departure.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty freaking high. Whether that's outer space or high orbit, I have no clue, but it's barely seeable. Certain parts of it.
Where are we going right now?
We're going to Kennedy Space Center. I've added a graphics pack, so we can see it in detail, including a rocket on the launch pad and a detailed vehicle assembly building.
Great.
I will try to land on the roof.
I would guess you couldn't see any man-made structure from space.
Man-made structures from space. Obviously, you can see cities and everything in the night when
Yeah, but I mean, like one individual build, like a pyramid,
like buildings, like yeah. And I don't think you can even see something like the Burj Khalifa or something, and that's the tallest building in the world, right? Is it still? I'm not even sure right now because. There in the Middle East, they are a bit crazy. It even has an the tall buildings there. The Burj Khalifa has even has influenced the speed of the planetary rotation. Can you imagine? By minuscule, some 0.00 something.
That's got to be a lot of zeros.
A lot of zeros, but it had an impact. and basically, if you can see the sunset or sunrise multiple times, you can.
Skyscraper affects the orbit of the Earth.
Everything does.
Yeah. Those are like minuscule
you choosing
numbers.
to walk out your front door affects the everything. When you go to the bathroom, it affects the rotation. But it's still, that's how perfect the universe is. It might be a whole bunch of zeros, but it's still there. It's going to end with a 1.
But it's not something that I just pull out of my rear. It's something that
cool,
I read, and but it's extremely interesting. But the base of the building is something like 1 kilometer. Just imagine that you have to that you start building.
I see you, Elihu.
A construction, and you start building like in a circle of 0.6 miles or 0.7 miles. I don't know, something like 0.6 miles. That's nuts. John says, Bird is being fed lies from mammal prey through an earpiece right now. And John is asking, when is the debate with Joe Rogan moderating? I don't think they agreed to the debate. Did they?
They didn't agree to it. Biden didn't agree.
Biden didn't agree.
He's never going to, so.
And anyway, Joe Rogan is now completely, I think, on Spotify, right?
So you're saying Trump would have went on with Joe Rogan? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, Trump agreed right away. Trump said, "Bring it on," but I think we've got somebody new backstage.
Maybe I should watch the news.
Welcome, Elihu.
Qapla, you have a super chat, by the way. You just totally ignored.
I had a super chat I ignored.
Thomas Potts.
People, you got to tell me this.
We're trying to.
I would like to tell you.
Read it. I thought you read it. I'm sorry. I see it. I'm sorry. I'm trying to weed through the chats here. Too many weeds.
Potts for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Thomas Potts. Says, FYI, chat was telling you where the White House is, and you were over the U.S. Capitol building. White House is north of the Washington Monument. Thank you. But, I mean, how was that the Capitol? It didn't have a dome.
Cinnabon also put in the chat that there's a DC and Area 51 expansion thing. I forgot where it was in the chat. That he uploaded for his flight simulator, which shows more detailed city images. And I don't know where it is in the chat.
I can't see the chat right now while I'm playing the game, so I was relying on people to read the chat. Apologies.
You know what? I'm giving up on reading the chat right now because there's too much chat, and I was paused on where I ended, but it makes no sense just to read now everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I can read the chat, but
by the way, we have Jeff here. So Jeff, welcome to the chat. We have Captain Trek. We have this crazy liberal guy from San Francisco. What's his name? Who?
Who's somebody? I'm not liberal.
Just joking. By the way, welcome to the stream, Elihu. Yeah. Breaking news, chat has been read. Yeah. And Rogan is still on YouTube partially. Is he? Okay. Oh yeah, he should be there until something like October. But the fun part is that I'm not getting any notifications from his channel anymore, and I'm subscribed with a bell, which is a bit weird. Kronos says we are all ignored. You are not all ignored, and Kronos, you know that there's the link, and you can always come to the stream.
It's open Tuesday.
Grabs rum.
Joe Street is asking. Yeah, go.
a SpaceX rocket on the launch pad now, so that's something to look at.
Oh, that is a SpaceX. Wow, it is Falcon X.
It actually says SpaceX if you get close enough.
So Falcon Heavy, right? Falcon Heavy with the two side
Looks
boosters.
like it.
Yeah, look at the Falcon X.
Chrono says I'm an elitist. No, I'm not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I would be.
Yeah, I think that was a Falcon Heavy.
I would be on a stream of those YouTubers who have like.
Hey, there's a NASA building.
Way more subscribers. Chat Lives Matter. And Justrid is asking why is Bird playing a Kerbal Space Program with the realism mod.
It'd be nice if all games were connected. Like you could have Kerbal as the as the space center in this game, and then you could go to a city and you could edit it in city skylines, and then fly around it, drive around it in like Grand Theft Auto.
I think it would just be easier. Yeah, right.
Okay, we have cut the engine. I'm going to full flaps, and I'm going to attempt landing
on the roof.
On the roof.
Did you guys know that building has its own weather system? It has a mini weather system inside the building. Basically, it's so large when the side door opens up, the air can get inside, and a little rainstorm can happen.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. I can imagine that because it's, I don't know, 100, how many meters tall? You see metric.
Yeah, I don't see this happening.
I think we missed our first attempt. I'm going to try to come around for a second.
Did I just see a huge shadow on the ground? Look like a penis.
I suspect we're too low.
Thanks, I will check it out.
When you land, just hit the rudder all the way to the left or right. Just spin around.
Uh-oh. I think the game crashed.
Oh, okay. Kronos, by the way. And Jeff Franklin is asking what was that about Biden and the debate. There was there was a discussion that started on LD stream and continued here about possible cheating with earpiece and whispering answers into Joe's ears during the debate, and that they don't agree with an ear check.
But if he gets a medical clearance for it, then if he gets a handicap clearance, it should be able to use it.
It's not about him being able to hear, not like a hearing aid. The problem is if he's got something that's connected to other people that are feeding him answers.
I know, but if he gets a handicap sticker, then he should be able to have an earpiece.
No. A hearing aid, yes. Earpiece, no.
Yeah, there's a difference.
But that's discrimination.
Yeah,
if he's handicapped.
It was
there's a total difference between a hearing aid and an earpiece. Hearing aid is a medical device that allows you to amplify sounds. A hearing piece is something that somebody says like a walkie-talkie, like a Bluetooth.
But didn't
so,
you
for
hear
instance,
any...
a hearing aid will let you hear somebody to the right just simply whispering answers to you while you hear it. Okay, yeah. I guess those are different.
Bert, I think Captain Trek might be in the backstage.
Okay. Hold on, Captain. Sorry.
If Biden has a medical condition that makes him forget things, he should be able to have an earpiece.
Thank you.
Welcome, Captain
Thank you.
Track.
Sorry about that, Captain. No problem. Been back there for a while.
But he'd have to have the little handicap thing on his little handicap thing sticker.
Captain Trek, there was a delay, technical difficulties.
No problem.
So yeah. Better safe than sorry, you know.
Landing on the roof is proving harder than I expected.
Where does the space shuttle cutout you can land on?
I need a mute, guys. I got a fellow channel asking for help.
Yeah,
okay. I'll be right back.
They actually have the space shuttle outline. That's pretty cool.
By the way, when you just stop above that building and you just put the plane down without the gear, what will happen?
Well, this plane, I don't think I can bring the gear up. But let's see what happened. If we hit Y.
So you're saying someone with a disability shouldn't be president, you said? Blind, disabled, deaf? Disability shouldn't hinder anybody from doing anything. Roosevelt was in a wheelchair.
I can't. It doesn't let me. That's weird.
Interesting.
And what was the other president? Hoover?
Shit.
That one even had a dam.
What happened? Oh, I don't have the thrust up. It's saying stall. No, we're not going to stall.
I see trees.
Still glad I have that cut up there. Wow.
Yeah, da, da, da.
Oh, damn.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
realism.
It certainly doesn't count as a landing.
You turned off the realism.
Are we still flying?
Yeah. You turned off the realism so there's no crashing in the trees.
Pull up.
Well, with crashes off, it's very forgiving.
Obviously.
There we go. Okay, now we can take off. Stop saying stall. You're not stalling.
Well,
okay, you know what? Let's stall right on top of the building. Okay.
And Jostri says trees, Bird of Prey 5's kryptonite. Not only Bird of Prey 5's, but as well Cinnabon riding a horse. Trees are his kryptonites in Red Dead Redemption.
Come on.
Oh.
No. Oh, damn it.
Pull up.
Oh.
Belly rub.
That is a crash. Even with crashes off, that's a crash.
I'm afraid there might have been some casualties on that one.
I spilled my drink.
Oh.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna end the flight, but we will continue the chat. I'd like to. This way, I can read the chat, and I feel like I let some of you guys down. So we're in the chat. Let me bring the browser back up on the screen in front of me. And there we go.
By the way, Bert, I wanted to say that it really requires talent to crash a plane in a game where crashes are disabled.
It does. MCRN said, okay. You're welcome, MCRN. Sorry I missed you as well. I mean, I know it was here when you first got here, but
I had to tweet that, man.
I try to be a little bit more interactive with the audience. So I'm back. Let me see if I go through some of the old posts. I will try to read the posts that have at Bird of Prey 5 in them. There's quite a few, as you can imagine.
Yeah, it's like texting and driving. You can't read and fly. That's why you have other people to read it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Carlo Albanese says Bird of Prey is good at flying. It's just the landing. I read that one. That's entertaining. Okay. Captain Track says, hi, welcome, Captain Track. And now that you're up on the panel, hello. I see some people, Kronos, were saying, Aru.
Yeah, sassy.
Jeff Franklin said, Qapla, Jeff Franklin. Captain Trax says, Kronos, we always are ignored by Bird of Prey. That's a damn dirty exaggeration.
That was my fight.
Carlo is going to sleep now. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, Carlo. Elihu says, Bird of Prey, Cinnabon Bunny said that there's a free scenery pack for DC. You read that one to me.
Yeah.
And I also got the one for Area 51. Awesome. So Washington, D.C. I looked for Washington, D.C. I couldn't find it. And Area 51. Okay, I'll relook at it. I will relook at those. Then Thomas Potts says, super chat. Thank you again, Thomas. Josh Reed says, every time Bird of Prey crashes, it makes the Earth rotation slow down. And that's, I suppose, what sparked the conversation about the Earth's rotation. Josh Reed says, why is Bird of Prey playing Purple Space with the realism mod? Yeah. I heard that one too. Kronos has got to run. Take care, Kronos. And then he said, Bird of Prey, I bent my Wookiee. I'm sorry to hear that, Kronos.
I'm not shouting.
There are doctors that can help you with that. Call a urologist. Kronos says, you make crashing look good. Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Josh Street says, trees, Bird of Prey's kryptonite. And Josh Street says, this is proof Bird of Prey cheats in every game. I don't cheat at Risk because it's a multiplayer game. Josh Street says, did Bird of Prey just say end the chat? No. Did I? I didn't mean to.
I didn't hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You said it
Yeah,
in
you
the
did.
chat.
Instead of end the game,
Yeah.
you said end the chat.
I
So
said end the chat. I meant I was going to end the game and get to read the chat.
end the chat. So
Nobody said anything because we knew what you meant.
I'm so happy that I'm on the panel because I'm not going to be like finished off or
I don't know. Mama probably didn't hear me say that. Maybe I misheard. Sorry about that, guys. I did not mean end the chat. John Street says, quick, everyone, put Bird of Prey in every one of your comments. So Bird of Prey has to read every comment. Drono says he's still here. Well, I thought you said you had to run. Oh, you said you had to rum. I assume that meant run, but maybe you meant you just had to drink rum. Hippies are still a thing. Yes, Kronos. Hippies are always a thing, unfortunately.
Come to San Francisco, you'll find it yourself.
You don't even have to go to San Francisco. Hippies are all over.
Yeah, we have hippies in the panel. They're everywhere.
Peace, love, and rock
Sticking
and roll.
hippies.
The only people who shower less than Europeans are hippies. Oh, I'm
wow.
sorry.
you are really you didn't say that. You didn't say that, right?
He meant the
Well,
first.
we just got the confirmation, so I mean.
Bob O'Prey says that was meaner than things Anti-Tracker says about me. Why? Why? Do you know a particularly clean hippie?
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. So I didn't say that Europeans didn't shower. I said that hippies shower less than Europeans. Technically correct.
Yes. Because Americans bathe every day. Europeans bathe 2 or 3 times a week.
Not all Europeans.
Well, yeah, it's like a social thing.
Not all. Resolute Germs is Bird of Prey. I think is being too nice to
It's not
hippies.
even worth commenting those accusations.
Kronos likes to bathe. I'm sure you're a very clean person, Joseph.
Hey, I took a shower
not all. You come across as a very clean person.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have you heard this guy's jokes?
I mean, you've seen the Simpsons episode where they have to rent the house out to German backpackers. And Homer says to be using, he was pissed at them using their water or showering too much. And the guy's like, oh, you don't have to worry about that. I forget the full details of the episode, but that was the basis of the joke. So the Simpsons.
I'm not going to even comment that.
They got renewed for 2 more seasons. Simpsons
if you hate me, then you hate the Simpsons of 20 years ago.
I don't hate you, but I can still hate the Simpsons for doing that joke, but I don't hate the Simpsons.
Simpsons did it.
Rip the Simpsons. Yes, Kronos.
Are they finishing the Simpsons?
No, but they should. What'd you say, Elihu? 2 more seasons?
Yep, they got renewed for 2 more seasons.
Yeah, they should have ended it about 5 seasons ago. And I was like their last fan.
I read some entertainment news this morning about that, and a Lion King Live Part 2, and a new movie, The Craft, without Faruqa Balk.
Thomas wants me to ban panels. Thomas, why don't you come up on the panel?
Yeah, Thomas.
Come on up, Thomas, and then you can tell us
that would make him a hypocrite now.
You hate panels. Kronos misses Apu, so do I. We want Apu.
Apu Nasahama Hasapi.
Wow. It's like I can say it in my brain, but my mouth can't. Nahisahana Pedalon, whatever. Josh reads his bird of prey. Do you want to read a clean joke? Sure, Josh. Tell me a clean joke. And Josh says Kronos took a bath with bubbles. Bobbles. I'm not 100% sure what bobbles are. Bubbles, I understand. I've taken a bath with bubbles. I've admitted it. Cinnabon is hungry. It's a Taco Bell day, Cinnabon, or a McDonald's day. I don't know what else you might have in your area. Jack in the Box. Resolute says all Europe gets the blame, but we all know it's really the French that don't bathe. Josh reads his bird of prey. Want to hear a dirty joke? I said I wanted a clean joke. Oh, I have a feeling that those are connected. And Josh reads his bird of prey. Bobbles was the girl that lives next door to Kronos. I get it now. Mama Prey was faster than I was. Kronos is apple.
He's trying to pronounce
Apu's last name. Apis the Peds Papitalon.
I put the correct spelling in the chat after Kronos.
Thomas is 1, I'm eating, and 2, I tried, but the link was gone hours ago. 3, no one was reading chat. I am so sorry, Thomas. Well, you're eating now, but if you finish eating by the time you while we're still streaming, I put in the link again for anyone who wants to come up on the panel. Besides Thomas, you are welcome as well. Kronos is whatever, exactly. Okay, that's the correct spelling.
Yes, Nahasan
Pim
Peloton. It's a Peloton, I know that. Nasahapim Pelotons.
Nahasapima Petalon. Nahasapima Hapapention. Hakuna Matata. How about that? There we go.
That's the official spelling.
Let's see if I can get
pronunciation, but hey.
Get a YouTube video on how to pronounce.
Maybe we should contact Hank Azaria.
Okay, here we go. Share screen.
It was first mentioned in the episode of Streetcar Named Marge.
I like that episode.
Here it is.
You got it.
Ready?
No hasapi ime batilan.
Okay.
Apu nahasapi me pitilan.
That's not how you pronounce it.
That's what I said. Nahasapi me batilan.
That's not how it's pronounced. This is a total bunk.
Nahasapi me pitilan.
That's how it's pronounced on mine, dude. This is what my computer says.
Forget your computer.
Search results.
Whoops.
Web results.
How about you actually go to the Simpsons episode
No
itself?
hasapi ime batilan.
That's different. Go to the Simpsons clip.
Yeah.
Let's see. No. Okay, this is too long. I'll get a copyright for that. You the right thing to do with Apu.
Nahasapima Petalin.
I don't know. It still doesn't sound quite right. Kronos he's apparently racist. You are, Kronos. I'm sorry. He doesn't trust panels, and you never should. You can never forgive him for the death of Kirk's son. Darth Maul says lesbian kissing lives matter. Yes, I still have to do research on that video. Kronos says they be creepy. Pahita Papelon. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Yes.
Thank you. Come again.
Thomas is Bird of Prey, and there's a link from the show. Okay, let's see. Go to.
Why put the period, Thomas? You know how hard it is to select text inside of a text, especially for Bird.
Damn it, this is too long of a clip. Okay.
Just play the part that reads it.
Yeah, just go to the Streetcar Named Marge. I'll even pull up the clip. Hang on. Let me pull up the clip. Let me see if I can get that clip here. What season was that? What season was that? Okay, Bird, what season was that episode in? A Streetcar
I
Named
have
Marge?
no idea.
I just remember the episode, not the actuals. Shit.
You'll be able to look it up. Just look at Simpsons script and put in the
Team of Pedalon. I don't remember it ever sounding like that. I think
Hasapima Pedalin.
I think it's something else that changed when I changed.
You also didn't remember that Dex's spots are.
I know. I'm saying I think that changed.
There's an episode too.
Sometimes Dax's spots changed.
You also thought, yeah, I was going to say, you thought it was blue spots, though. I have no clue.
I can spell it correctly.
No clue.
Too long. That's a first for me.
Okay, episode 2. What the? No, where? Come on. Streetcar Named Marge. Where are you?
I will be on the.
Start with a K, Kronos. Quick E Mark. KWIKEMAR.
There it is. Season 4.
You know what? Tomorrow I will talk to my colleague from India, my Indian colleague, and he can spell it out for me or say it for me, and
I
can
see that
record
now,
him.
Thomas. Thank you. But understand the correct pronunciation is from an American playing an Indian. Exactly what I just said. Resolute. That may be the correct Indian pronunciation, but not the proper Simpsons pronunciation.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
LD, where did you find the picture of Dex with blue spots?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Kronos.
Kronos says Klingon lives don't matter.
In my Photoshop program.
Where is that? Pooh. Oh, should I just skipped over that part? Audition. The Splendors. Wiggum. Come on.
Here's the funny part.
I'm skimming through the episode right now. I'm trying to find that Pooh. I think it's during the audition at the beginning of the episode.
So,
Well, I
not
don't
to
see
get
it.
too off
Yeah.
topic, but a quick poll. And I know Yosef isn't. Is anyone else planning on watching the debate tonight?
Yes.
Yeah. I might stream it. I don't know. If you guys want to do a commentary or something.
I don't know if there's going to be a stream that's going to be restreamable.
Come on.
Maybe
There
not.
will be. There will be.
I'm sure I can
We're
find
probably
something.
just gonna watch it because Mama probably wants to watch it. So if I'm commenting, it's going to interfere with her ability to watch it.
Yeah, so just LD, you can host it, and Bird, if you want to join the stream.
It's up to you. I mean, I'm assuming you have a TV in a different room than your computer.
Well, I don't know that because the streams that I saw are all copyright. They can't.
But what can be done? You can watch it still somewhere. Not
I can
necessarily
always
stream
watch
it.
and talk about it, but
And you can talk about it. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, use Right Side Broadcasting then, not CNN or MSNBC. Use Right Side.
Well, I'll just have to delete the stream. I'll just delete the stream after. It's fine with me. I'm not going to have to. I'm not worried about it catching it live. I know how to stop that.
Or another thing you can do, you can basically go to StreamYard and not do a stream, just talk amongst each other about it.
I could do that too. Different ways we can do it.
Now that was the Simpsons quote. Well, I know that was a Simpsons quote from the Apu song. Now here's the funny part, Baba, won't you rhyme with me? But I thought you meant something else. Sorry, Kronos.
Yeah, and
Hey
exactly.
guys, I found it.
Okay, before you put it there are the poll results. Resolute says he's going to watch it. Intendant says yes. Thomas Potts no. Cinnabon no. Chrono says hi, Mamo Pray.
If you want to hear how pronounce his name,
yes, please. Couldn't hear it.
Put a link. Put a link with the timestamp directly into the private chat, and Bert can.
Oh, you need pop-up blockers for this. Sorry, this is something I found with this.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's okay. You don't have to put it.
Oh, sorry.
The intendant is if you do commentary, yes. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, I'll tell you guys if episode Simpsons season 4 episode 2, it's at the 6 minute and 55 second mark, where Apu says his name.
Is it APU or ABU?
APU. Apple, Poo-Tang, umbrella.
I was seeing if I had it on a sound clip.
No,
I don't have it.
Season 2, 6 minute and 55 seconds.
All right. Anyway.
And you have a new subscriber, Augusto Galvan.
Woohoo!
Qapla Augusto Galvan.
Oh wait, I know where you can hear it
You're
on.
here.
Get it off of this one. Here it is. You can hear it off of this side.
So definitely agree on who's going to stream, and just don't stream the debate itself. Just stream your commentary.
Did you guys hear that music?
We'll see.
We didn't hear anything. Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear that?
Barely. I couldn't tell what it was.
Okay, here. Check this out. I think I fixed it for you.
And I'll be playing Stella.
I am Apu, nahasa Pimal Petilon.
There we go.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No, it's so much different when he says it.
Yeah, that's the same. I heard the same. Okay.
I'll play it
All
again.
right, I heard the same thing.
I'll play it again.
I am Apu, nahasap petilon.
Yeah,
He just said
Nahasa Petalon.
He just said Nahas really fast.
Kronos, the debate is at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, 3 hours and 45 minutes from now. No, 2 hours and 45 minutes from now.
I realized why you guys couldn't hear it. I had my speakers plugged in. I had to unplug it for you to hear it.
Well, LDG, if you want to stream it, I'll try to come on to comment.
I'll see if I can stream it.
It's up to you, guys.
Yeah.
Dark does have a good idea. Do it with sock puppets.
I'm going to watch it one way or the other, so I'll either comment on it or not. But either way, I'm going to be watching it. Now, I am, before the debate, Jedi Bill is going live. He said about 8 p.m. Eastern for his 48th birthday.
6 p.m. Pacific.
So, yeah. So I am going to go on there first and wish Jedi Bill a happy birthday again, even though I wished him a happy birthday this morning. The official birthday stream is tonight. So I'll be on that. Then I will leave that for the debate. And I'll either completely leave YouTube or switch over to LDG or Pixelate if he's streaming.
It's going to be. It will be on Pixelate, right?
Yeah, I'll be on. Of course, it'll have to be on.
Yeah. You know what? Throw in the link for Pixelate here into the chat. Just.
No, Yosef's not going to be watching.
No, Joseph will be sleeping definitely.
Joseph
will be like 3 a.m.
That was my question. Like, why?
And I'm getting it right now.
I will get the highlights in the morning streams. I mean the streams that are in the morning for me.
And then tomorrow, the very special, long anticipated Way of the Warrior DS9 Wednesday. Double header.
And what time is that?
4 p.m. Eastern, about.
That's 1 p.m. Pacific time for everybody who doesn't do math or too stoned or drunk to do math.
Darth Maul says sock puppets.
Yes,
I'm not debating against anyone, Josh Street. Kronos is one of the balcony elders. Oh, from the Muppets?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got some information about the debates. The Trump campaign asked Chris Wallace not to mention the number of viruses of deaths during the debate tonight.
They don't. He doesn't need to.
What?
The Trump campaign asked Chris Wallace not to mention the number of virus deaths tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the answer. He can't. Yeah, I'm sure he did that.
But you know what makes no sense because anyway the other side will bring it on.
Yeah, I know. Biden. Yeah, Biden will bring it up.
Yeah, Biden will bring it up. Of course he will.
Yeah, I follow the Trump shit as well as Biden stuff.
Oh, like I said, because it's not about questions and answers. It's a popularity contest of people attacking each other. That's why I'm like, this whole point of cheating doesn't make sense because it's no real competition.
If he asked that, it was only to be 100% sure they do bring it up.
They what?
I said, if Trump actually asked that, it was only to be 100% sure they do bring it up.
Agreed.
Because he must have something ready to go for it.
Oh, so you're saying he's going to do it first, knowing that the other team. So
no,
they
I'm saying that he probably wants them to bring it up because he's got a good response. So the
like
only
a reverse
way to
psychology.
ensure that they actually ask the question is to ask them to not ask the question.
Oh, I thought you meant they're going to ask him not to bring it up just so they bring it up to make it look like they knew the other people were going to bring it up. See, this is the BS I do not like watching, but okay, never mind. Okay, I hear you.
Like Trump, when he said what he's been saying about the wall in his recent speeches. He said he should have said, "I'm not going to put up a wall," and then he would have got all the money he wanted for the wall.
Well, he still got the wall up, didn't he?
Muppets Rock. What'd you say?
About 200 miles. No, it's about 17 miles. A wall.
200 something miles. Yeah.
200 was.
Oh, so it's not done yet, but he got.
200 miles was basically refurbished, basically re-straightened, and about 17 new miles were actually added.
He said 300 miles. So.
Yeah, about
so how many miles are
added? The rest of the
so
wall.
Percentage? How much is left? Like 40%, 20%, 60%.
70.
How much is left?
To build.
Depends how much you actually want. There's parts where it really doesn't pay to put a fence.
Yeah, because you got natural barriers.
All right.
Chrono says Muppets Rock, and ho. Okay.
Glad to know ideas like Project Prometheus would give everybody a job.
And Kronos again says hey to Mamo Frey. She again says hello to Kronos. And that was the Pixelate channel above. Please sub. And Thomas puts a link to Twitter. Let me see if I can get that because.
Thank you. Nice.
By the way, how many debates are planned?
3 presidential and 1 vice presidential. And the vice presidential is the next debate on October 7th. Then a presidential on October 15th, and a presidential, I believe, on October 21st or thereabouts.
And do they have like different topics every time for those debates?
Some topics overlap, but yeah, each debate generally has its own topics.
Well, Thomas, Trump has also showed the video of the world leaders talking shit about him.
So Thomas Potts sent a video clip that appears to show Biden having an earpiece in his ear, where somebody tells him to stop answering a question. No, I guess you guys can decide what you believe if you're so interested.
What's that link at? I'll see that link. Oh, there it is.
It's a Twitter link, yeah.
I got it.
The Intended says, yeah, DS9, yes, DS9 indeed.
Yeah, Way of the Warrior, my favorite episode.
We got to discuss tomorrow what we want to do for.
It's not about him. It's about him taking about a drug test or not.
Because Anti-Tracker is going to be streaming Discovery.
Not this Wednesday, next Wednesday.
No, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we have to talk about the following week.
Or is he doing? I thought Bird he said he was doing non-stop streaming for
the first season, and then the following week is doing non-stop the second season.
But they are watching it on double speed.
No, they're not. They're doing it at normal speed now.
Are they going for normal speed? But they want to cover it like in 6 hours. But
no, that's the thing. They changed it to 2 days. They're going to do 13 hours, whatever, 14 hours one day, and then however many hours the next time. So they're going to do season 1 a week from tomorrow, and season 2 2 weeks from tomorrow. And right after season 2, the third season.
They said that they are starting around midday. Yes, sometimes like 12, whatever time zone.
So they're going to be awake the whole time. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
He's not taking a break, is what he's saying.
You know what? I'm rewatching Discovery actually right now, the second season.
Yeah, so am I. I'm on episode 5.
And you know what? The fun part is if you're not focusing on the nonsense with the red signals and everything, it's not that horrible. It's still
Sorry,
not.
We can't
good,
hear you, Joseph. You're breaking up, Joseph. Can you guys hear Joseph?
I hear crystal clear.
Joseph,
crystal clear.
Elihu, you're all breaking up.
You're full of shit. Bird Prey can always kick you off the stream.
I said the Red Angel was crap. I didn't like the Red Angel.
But I thought I'm in a safe zone here among friends.
You are, and there are good moments on Discovery. I mean, it beats the hell out of Picard.
Imagine you're at the mall. I need a belt. I need a belt. I need a belt.
Good night,
No, there is.
Cinnabon.
Take care, Cinnabon, and there is one great 1 hour clip that Bird did from one of the from the episode, actually the Red Angel episode. You can still find it on Bird's channel. Remember the Michael Burnham screaming?
Yes, the 1 hour death loop. I actually got a comment on that very recently.
Really?
Yeah, somebody said that they enjoy watching it. It was just somebody said, my favorite part is when she dies.
I thought your favorite part was the end credits.
Well, in the 1 hour death loop, it's just her dying over and over again. Kronos is the left used to like walls and change their minds. Wow, this is powerful rum, says Kronos. Thomas is October already, son of a bitch. You're really close, Thomas. Really close. Resolute says coffin filler is not a job. LDG Project Prometheus is Skynet.
Hey, guess what? I just lost StreamYard connection. Again.
Yeah, again, guys. Prometheus is like the Force, not Skynet.
And I need to reset the page.
Still September. Well, we hear you. Resolute says the more people talk poop about, the better you are doing. And now Elihu is back.
Twice.
We have 2 Elihus.
Told you StreamYard's messing up again.
There is like 2 LIUs too many.
I removed the bad Elihu.
I can tell it really flows because Pickles' icon just froze up. Like, yep, StreamYard messed up again.
Well, we heard you talking.
I know. People can hear me talk, but I can't hear you guys. I can't hear anything.
Yeah. I think StreamYards is what's crashing my. OBS today. I think they have something they need to patch up.
Yeah, how else can I get on here twice with one computer?
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong.
That damn whatever you have on your thing, LDG.
What?
That light is just fucking with my head.
Oh, I'll switch it.
Kronos is biting up one of those SETI Alpha things in his ear. No, I don't think he does.
Ow. Oh.
This is SETI Alpha 5.
Did we lose Captain Track?
Did we lose Captain Track or we lose LDG? We lost.
No, he lost Captain Track.
Captain Track and LD changed his avatar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just changed my avatar.
Yeah.
Thomas's anti-tracker is insane.
We all know this.
Captain Track says Jeff Franklin. Project Vaporware can cure cancer or any disease, heal broken bones, and any medical issue.
Wow. Let me find that. Where's that at?
That's impressive.
Yeah, that is impressive.
Kronos says, damn nerds. Captain Track says, Kronos, you are a nerd. Kronos says, DS9 gets me wet. Wow. Resolute Germs says, screw Discovery. If Anti-Tracker wants to hurt himself watching that much bad Trek, that's his business. Well, he's going to be raising money. And if he gets to $1,500, he's going to eat a super hot gummy bear live. The only problem with that is if he gets that much money, he'll probably be late at night, and I'll probably be long asleep. So
yeah, and guys, make sure you tell him not to swallow. Everybody on YouTube, you need to keep it in your mouth for a couple minutes. If he just swallows it, it makes no point.
No, he's going to chew
Don't
it.
swallow.
He needs to chew it in his mouth and have it in his tongue for at least 60 seconds.
Yeah, 1500, Thomas. Yes.
It's like swallowing a habanero pepper without chewing.
Yeah.
You
All
get
he'll
upset
get is an
stomach, but
upset
you won't-
stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Thomas.
Caspians won't affect you.
Well, again, we can learn from The Simpsons, where Homer just coated his tongue in wax.
Yeah, I remember
and he was
that.
able to eat the world's hottest
Chili
pepper.
cook-up.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, because if he keeps it in his mouth, the juices will go underneath his tongue on his like he'll have to coat his whole mouth.
He did.
Oh no, I'm talking about AT.
Oh.
What is sanity, Kronos? I have no idea, but I know it's not here.
Definitely.
Not anymore.
Wrong place to find it.
And Kronos has no regrets. Yeah, wow, just wow. And chili. Oh, wait, what did, yeah, Thomas is 1500. Isn't that what he said? 1500?
Yeah, 1500. Yeah.
Yeah, for his next 3D printer.
Thanks, Thomas. I got the link.
Oh, I thought he said it was 3,000.
And the printer is 4,000, but I
Oh.
think he's looking to raise 1,500.
Ah.
Thank you again, Thomas.
Let's be realistic. Raising even the 1500 will be a stretch.
I mean, I wish him luck. I wish him luck. That's a lot. Though he says if he doesn't get it the first day, they'll do it again the second. So he technically has 2 days in which to raise it. And I guess if he doesn't get there, he doesn't eat the gummy bear. I think we all know.
No, he said he was eating the gummy bear no matter what.
Yeah. No regards. No regards. Yes, Kronos. No regards. Best tattoo ever.
And Thomas says, what if he doesn't get that much? I don't know, Thomas. It wasn't quite clear. If he doesn't get that much, if he doesn't eat the gummy bear. But I would suspect he'd eat the gummy bear at the end of the second week. Not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. I would assume he's going to eat it regardless of how much he gets. But I think if he doesn't get 1,500, then he's under no obligation in which to eat it, according to current rules.
Yay, Kronos. Thank you. I rock. I paper, I scissors.
Gummy bears rock.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Even Joseph gets it.
Yeah. Because he didn't type no regrets.
No regrets.
No
regret.
Sorry.
Regrets. Yeah, no regrets.
No regrets.
I have no regrets.
Well, you see, Kronos, you also typed 2 regrets. So I changed the 2 to no, realizing that was a clear typo. I'm always fixing typos anyway on the fly.
No regrets.
That's funny.
Anyway, I think we're going to call this one today.
Appreciate it. I'm going to take a small rejuvenating nap. Get ready for tonight.
I was taking a quiet break from trying to find the video footage. I still can't find it.
If all goes as planned, excuse me, Jedi Bill will be playing Top Secret on a private watch party tonight.
No.
For his birthday. Top Secret.
Really? I want
Yes, very funny.
I love that movie. But
Wait, what are you playing?
Top Secret. He asked me to set him up for Top Secret.
Oh, at what time?
I'm assuming when he streams.
6, right? 6 p.m.
I think that's why he's streaming early to get the movie in. I'm assuming.
Okay.
He could.
Like I said, I don't know. Maybe he's changed his plans because he changed his plans last night. So I don't know, but he did ask me to do it, and I did it. So I'm assuming it's today.
2 hours.
I've been trying to message him, but I think he's sleeping. I think he's getting a good nap in, so he doesn't fall asleep tonight.
That would be good. Thomas's birthday. A few days after he eats it, will you attend President Joshua's inauguration? If Turdistan invites me, all expenses paid, I will attend.
If I'm not mistaken, he has for Joshua one as well.
Yeah, I think it's child abuse, even though Joshua is an adult. It's child abuse.
He claims that Joshua likes hot food, so.
Mamo praises Anti-Trigger better eat it before Joshua to make sure.
Well, I got a question about that gummy bear. How are we certain it's actually spicy if he's not acting like it's spicy?
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, if he needs to prove that it's in his mouth for 60 seconds.
No, like I said, how do we know it's actually spicy or is acting like it's spicy? He needs to have
because he showed the box. He showed the packaging. That kinda, unless he went, yeah. Well, we have Darren bought it for him, right?
Also, this gummy bear has like something in its hand, so it's not a standard gummy bear.
Gotcha.
So it's not like you can just get a regular gummy bear and
exactly,
it out, which is what I figured most YouTubers were doing.
What I saw was it was a sealed little package too, so hopefully we'll see.
Yeah, if it's a sealed package,
it's hard.
Not a pre-sealed package he did, but a sealed package, then I'll buy the thing. But if somebody just says, hey, look at this gummy I have, I'm gonna eat this thing, how do you know it's not an orange flavor, strawberry flavored?
Yeah, I hear you.
Kronos says, I'm lucky that Kronos doesn't have a mic. Kronos, I feel very disappointed you don't have a mic. And Kronos is Yang to Jedi Bill. Yes, Thomas, what's he's on, and can he get some? And Kronos is saying again, the rum rock. Holy moly. And Thomas is Kronos, I'm not on anything. I must be on YouTube too much. Okay. With that, not a poo. Do you have anything to say before we go?
Thank you very much for having me on the panel. It was fun again.
You're always welcome.
And see you around the YouTube. And thank you very much to the chat. And I had fun. Thank you.
And thank you to a friend of Kuroga.
Yay.
Did you come again?
Elihu.
Thank you. Come again. Thanks for having me on, Bert. It's open Tuesday. I actually tweeted that picture of your crash.
Oh, well, thank you.
And yes, you got tagged in it too.
Okay, I'll take a look.
And I inadvertently took a screenshot of my background, and it was your BertoPray5.com that Tom Costantino is looking on Twitter right now.
Wait.
Go to my Twitter feed, you'll see what I mean. I took a screenshot of my little background with the Oreo cast. I put it on Tom's page as a reply.
I will.
Come up for BertoPray5.com, okay?
Thank you. Free advertising. I love it.
Yeah, check it out on my Twitter feed.
Thomas Potts' chat was so empty without Kronos. It was. And now Thomas has made some random comments into the keyboard. LDG, Kuroga's first Kuroga citizen. Any comments before we go?
Absolutely, but real quick, hey, Bill Nye, the high science guy, aren't you streaming tomorrow?
Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, tomorrow at 12 noon Pacific time. Tour of the solar system, Saturn and some of its moons.
Oh yeah, I love how you threw the word "some" in there. Is there a reason why you're not doing them all, or is it just too many?
There is way too many moons. I don't feel like covering 60 plus odd moons that are either identifiable.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm
Wouldn't,
gonna answer a couple of them.
wouldn't every piece of ice in the rings technically be a moon?
Yeah, they are technically our moons. Because Saturn does have the most moons in the solar system, and one moon actually has a ring around it.
One of the moons has a ring
One of the
around it?
moons?
Yes, one of the moons has a ring around it.
Wow.
Holy crap. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why
That is impressive. You figure that would have got sucked in. A moon has a ring. That's cool. I didn't know that. Well, awesome. I can't wait to show that. I can't wait to see that tomorrow, Chief. You said that's at noon Eastern, right? Or is that noon Pacific?
12 noon specific.
Specific.
So
All right,
3 Eastern.
Correct.
Specifically.
An hour before DS9. Cool.
Yes. I'm not going to do it at the same time as you guys, so that's why I got mine at noon.
If you are 12 noon, you are okay. So
12 noon
yeah.
Pacific.
12 noon Pacific. This 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
And then if you're billed and everything, which I recommend, guys, and I was saying this earlier, if your channel host puts if you go to your YouTube home channel, even if you're belled to like Bird O' Prey, right? And you go to your homepage and you see Bird O' Prey has a set reminder for, let's say, tomorrow. It has a little set reminder additional button. Go ahead and hit that and see if that helps with not getting notifications at all, guys. I know it's a pain in the butt, but even YouTube has glitches. One day we'll have Project Prometheus, but until then, you'll have to deal with YouTube or that vaporware crap I keep you hearing about. Let's see if I can do a stream tonight with I'll see if I can do the debate tonight. That's 9 o'clock Eastern. So just keep an ear peeled if you're not already subbed to Pixelate. Go ahead and sub. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Thanks, Bird, for having me. And I enjoy being a Kurogan citizen. Come join me and have the fun.
Hail Kuroga, hail Kuroga. Defeat Turtledam with toilet paper.
By the way, do Kurogan citizens get the Kurogan national anthem ringtone?
No, but you can copy it and use it if you want. I mean, nothing stopping.
Cool.
We can. We'll see what
it gets in your head. I love it. At first, you hear it once, and it grows on you.
Okay, guys. Good night, all. Qapla. Bird out.
Good night.
Later.